If you're thinking of signing up for FunderPro, you need to watch this review first. On the surface, their promises of instant funding and daily payouts look incredible, but after a very deep dive into their platform, I found some potential downsides that could be a total deal breaker for your trading style. But before anything else, who exactly is FunderPro built for? So let's be clear. FunderPro isn't for complete beginners. It's designed for traders who are confident in their skills but want to scale without risking their own money. It's perfect for experienced traders who value fast funding, transparency, and a fair profit-sharing structure. You trade with their capital, and you can keep up to 80% of the profits and even eventually scale it to 90% with the add-on. What really makes FunderPro stand out is its one-phase evaluation model. Unlike other firms that make you jump through multiple phases, FunderPro keeps it pretty simple. Combine that with instant payouts, and it's no wonder that it's gaining so much traction among serious traders. Now, I've seen this firsthand while testing. The interface is clean, the dashboard makes sense right away, and the overall trading experience feels really smooth. You can trade on MT4, MT5, or cTrader, and there's even their new TradeLocker platform, which we'll get to later. But don't just take my word for it. During my deep dive into FunderPro prop firm, I came across this FunderPro prop trading firm review of this trader who said that he'd been with FunderPro for 8 months. And he received 4 payouts so far. The first 3 arrived in just 2 hours each, and the last one took a bit longer, but their support team on Discord helped process it immediately when he requested. He called it a solid prop firm with great support and transparency. There's also another FunderPro proprietary trading review from this trader who said, and I quote, FunderPro offers a smooth experience, clear rules, and great support. The dashboard is easy to use, payouts are fast, and everything feels transparent. Highly recommended for serious traders. Yeah, so that kind of feedback tells me that the firm actually pays attention to its traders, and honestly, that's pretty rare in this space. All right, now, how does this compare to some giants in the industry like TopStep? So TopStep is great if you want more of a guided learning direction, and it's a slower path to getting funded, but it can feel more like a trading school where you learn a lot and it's a slower pace, but it builds up your abilities. FunderPro, on the other hand, is already built for traders who want that freedom and speed to start with for the already professional person. It's for the trader who doesn't want a lot of handholding. They offer simpler, faster evaluations with no minimum trading days on some accounts, and then features like instant funding that appeals to really serious active traders. So, if you're already confident in your trading and you're tired of the restrictive evaluations that other firms impose, FunderPro might just be your sweet spot. But is getting that FunderPro capital actually realistic? Well, let's break down what you actually need to do. So this is where many traders get tripped up, not because it's overly hard or anything, but because they don't fully understand the rules from the start. So FunderPro offers a couple of different evaluation paths, but let's focus on their popular pro account challenge to give you a clear picture. The challenge has 2 phases. In phase 1, your profit target is 10% of your starting balance. So on a $100,000 account, you need to make a $10,000 profit. In phase 2, the target is 8%. For a $200,000 account, you'd need a $16,000 profit. Now, here are the key rules you absolutely must know. First, the drawdown. You have 2 to watch, a maximum drawdown and a daily drawdown. The maximum drawdown is 10% for your entire challenge, so on a $100,000 account, your allowed drawdown is $10,000, which means your account equity can never fall below $90,000. If it hits that, you're out. The daily drawdown is 5% based on your balance at the start of each day. If you start the day with $100,000, your equity can't drop below $95,000 during that day. This resets every day at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So a huge point in FunderPro's favor here is that there is no minimum number of trading days to hit your profit target. You don't have to hit them. You can pass the challenge in a week if you're good enough. However, you do have to follow the consistency rule. The consistency rule is a big one. For the pro account, no single day's profit can make up more than 45% of your total profit target for that phase. Let me give you an example. If your phase 1 target is $10,000, you can't make more than $45,000 in one day, or at least that doesn't count towards your target. If you do, the excess profit is not going to actually count. It actually increases the total amount you need to make because the extra amount just is there. So if you make $6,000 a day, your new target becomes roughly 13,333 because 6,000 is 45% of that new higher number. The rule is there to prevent like one lucky trade from getting you funded in its entirety. It forces more consistent, disciplined trading over time, which is actually a good thing for your long-term success instead of getting lucky just one time and passing. Some other important rules: you can also hold positions overnight on your Pro Challenge account, but not through the weekend unless you buy the Swing add-on. News trading is allowed during challenges, but limited on funded accounts around major economic events. Again, that's just smart trading policy. But here's one rule that also caught my attention. FunderPro allows copy trading, but only across accounts you personally own. Copying trades from another person, that is a no-go. As for account limits, you can manage up to $200,000 in total funded capital. Just make sure you stay active. If you don't place a trade within 30 days, your account closes automatically. Overall, getting funded with FunderPro is absolutely realistic as long as you follow their structure and stay disciplined. If you fail though, you can reset your account for a fee. But if you pass, you get a FunderPro funded account and you can start requesting payouts. And speaking of payouts, this is where FunderPro really tries to stand out. FunderPro's payout system is one of its biggest selling points. They've built it to be really fast and flexible. With their daily rewards feature, once you're eligible, you can request a payout on any business day. You're not locked into a bi-weekly or monthly schedule like some other firms, and it can just happen really quickly that way. Your profit split is also up to 90% here. You keep 90% of the profits you make, and FunderPro takes 10%. Now, about the speed. Look at those reviews we saw earlier. One trader mentioned that he received his requested payout in just 2 hours. That is incredibly fast compared to the industry standard, which can be up to several days. They've also partnered with a service called Rise to offer more ways to get your money, including direct bank transfers in various currencies, which is a huge plus for international traders. When I was online, I saw on Reddit this thread where someone asked, "What are your thoughts on FunderPro as a prop firm?" And there was this user who replied plainly that they are legit, and he highlighted that he's been funded and paid out with no issues. So it seems that person has been successful. Congratulations. And when another user asked about their spreads, the response was that their spreads are not horrible at all. So I guess that says something about it. So it's this kind of organic community feedback that is really gold. It shows that among active traders, FunderPro has a reputation for being legitimate and fair with its execution, and it provides you the tools you need. But again, it's up to you to make a profit. I also came across another Reddit user who shared a story that really stuck with me. He had a technical issue with their TradeLocker platform that prevented him from closing a trade that would have gotten him funded. Remember we would bring up TradeLocker from earlier in the video? So he contacted support, and after a few days of communication, FunderPro refunded him the entire cost of his challenge. He said, "This is incredible. I've never seen something like this." So that kind of customer service is what builds long-term trust. Beyond the core funding model, FunderPro packs in some really serious features that give traders a real edge. So first, they're tools for traders. They offer an advanced economic calendar, deep asset analysis, and a trade validation tool. These are designed to help you make better decisions and, as they say, get funded faster. Then there's their trading platform integration. You're not stuck with one option. You can trade on MT4, MT5, cTrader, and their own platform, TradeLocker. And speaking of TradeLocker, they are really pushing it as this revolutionary platform. It offers some really good charting and is integrated with TradingView directly, and it allows in-app trading so that you don't have to switch between platforms. It's optimized for all devices, which is great for traders on the go. They also have a loyalty program where you can earn tokens for your activity and exchange them for rewards or enter raffles. It's a nice way to feel like you're getting something extra for your commitment and your trading on their platform. Even a FunderPro prop trading review on forexpropreviews.com highlighted what makes FunderPro different, pointing out unique account types, unlimited trading period, and the ability to get your first withdrawal from day one are all things that make it really beneficial and unique. These aren't just small perks, they are fundamental benefits that address some common trader frustrations with other prop firms. But, of course, FunderPro is not perfect. It has some good features, some good tools, but it's not great for everyone. One trader shared that there was no actual daily withdrawal option for him, saying that he believed the daily reward account meant that he could withdraw funds every day. He found that misleading and frustrating. But FunderPro actually responded, their team responded here really quickly, apologizing for the delay and confirming that his reward had actually already been processed and completed, so that was separate. They also explained that payouts are delivered as fast as possible. So, in my view, this was more of a misunderstanding than a flaw. I did pick up on this comment though, and their transparent follow-up shows that support remains active and responsive, so I thought I should include that here. Alright, finally, when it comes to cost, this FunderPro prop firm review finds that their pricing is very competitive. You're not paying crazy high fees for evaluations, especially when you consider that they offer promotions and discounts, and they were pretty common, so remember to check that out. For the most current pricing and any active deals, just check the link in the description of this video. We try to keep it updated so that you can get the best possible price to start your challenge. So remember, look down below and leave a comment, leave a like while you're there too. So, what is my final verdict in this FunderPro prop firm review? If you're a disciplined trader with a proven strategy, FunderPro presents a huge opportunity. The access to capital, the incredibly fast payouts, the relatively flexible rules, and you gotta follow them, but they are there for a reason, and they are not that difficult to follow overall. And the overall trader-friendly features here, I think, make FunderPro a top-tier choice in the prop firm space. So, if you want to check it out for yourself, remember to check the link in the description of this video to get started with their current pricing and our special discount.